We are in the kitchen with Chef Bob Wagner, Maria, my partner from our tour company that we're taking people to France on tours. We have Bernard Latour from La Maison Louis Latour, who is with us, and we're talking about his new, their new adventure, pretty much. So your third year in, and explain to us, I'm hoping, everybody give me a thumbs up. Did anybody go out and get any of this wine? Were you guys able to get any of it or taste any of it? I can't hear everybody. Oh, we got some thumbs up. I like it. So Bernard, what are we tasting? What are we smelling at the beginning? Obviously, the French. You're going to swirl your wine. You're going to smell it. You're going to. What are the first notes you as a,
you know, the first thing I do is always turn the wine to let it breathe and, you know, smell, to have the food, the flavor coming up in the glass. And what I find, which is usually, you know, in Pinot, particularly in this one, is this berries flavor than you have in the nose, you know. So a lot of berries, a lot of elegance, you know, doesn't
black fruits and
yes, yeah,
blueberry, cherry, all those.
Yes, you know, a little bit of cassis in it. And you know, in the mouth, it has that nice structure in the mouth with a little bit of acidity, which that's what you need, you know, to eat. You need a wine which has acidity.
Everything needs
balance. Yeah, to balance the fatness of the food. So it's more wine which is made to go with food than a wine to drink at the aperitif, even if you can do that. But it was, you know, I think that's the difference between the old world and the new world. I think we make wine to go with food. When in the new world, they make wine to please their palate. I'm not saying it's wrong, but, you know, the weather is different. And let me tell you, you know, I own a lot of American wine. I love a lot of them. There is some great wine made in California. But I think, you know, the weather being very different with a lot of sun here in California versus what we have in Burgundy, I think automatically the wine is going to be different. Here you have more food forward, more concentration. When I think in Burgundy, you will have more elegance with wine which can age. So the one is not right and the other one is wrong. It's just different style, because you have to remember, the only thing in common we have is the bottle shape and the grape varietal. Everything is different, you know, the soil is different, the weather is different. The other thing is, which is very important to know, is that in Burgundy, in France, you cannot irrigate. So, you know, the weather gives you the fruit that is available. When in a lot of the new world, you can irrigate. So by what that means, if you irrigate, the roots going to stay on the top and get, you know, a lot of the water and the sun. When you don't irrigate, the roots going to go deep to get water.
They've got to search for that moisture.
Yeah, and that's what we call kind of terroir, you know, the taste of the soil, because of the roots going so deep. It's quite interesting to see the difference, you know, because if you irrigate, the roots going to stay on the top. So that's when they have to give sometimes, you know, some, you know, food through the system. So it's different, but a lot of the people which make great wine started to limit irrigation to just get, you know, the quality. Yeah, that's...
There's some of your cellars.
Yeah, that's our cellar. That's a cellar which is roughly 27 meters underground, with and the humidity is so important. Then there is this, you know, moisissure, this spider web, and you know,
just the moldy spider. I guarantee you, we had 10 couples, and I think there was 4 ladies that weren't even about to go down inside that. They didn't even want to go down the stairway into the dungeon down below there. But it was spectacular. It was a true treat. I can't thank you guys enough for how we were treated, the luncheon you guys put out for you. I took my drone with us, and we were taking drone shots, and that you're probably not allowed to in France, but now I'll probably get
At the time you're on at the time you're on our property, we can do whatever you want.
Wasn't me. And what I was hoping, I was wondering that I was hoping that there was a bottle marked Pinot Noir Les Pierres Dorees, personally crushed by the feet of Président Bernard Latour. Does that work? Could we get that in France, or is that?
No, we still, you know, do the pigeon, especially at the chateau, the old style with people in the tank, you know, pushing the cab.
They're jumping and moving around and moving stuff.
Yeah, and they need to be three for each big open, you know, barrel, because with the vapor of alcohol, if one fell, you need two guys to, you know, take him out. So they're always three in every barrels. But yeah, you know, the chateau is built and in a way that we cannot put an equipment and, you know, above the tank to push the cap. So
you got to get in. You got to get in there. I like it.
Yeah.
And I think people can ask questions. If you guys want to ask a question, if anybody has any questions for Bernard or myself, Maria.
I think somebody needs to go to the chat and ask.
Chat. Yeah, you can go to chat and ask any questions if you want to, as long as it's not about religion or politics or anything else, and we'll be fine to answer. But what are you guys thinking? What are your thoughts? Anybody have any thoughts on the wine? I think it's amazing. How many cases are we making of this so far as a new adventure?
Okay, so the 2016 we had roughly barely 3,000 cases available. On the 17 we were 4,000, and with the 18 we're gonna have 6,000. So the maximum. Yeah, maximum production is going to be around 8,000–9,000 cases. You know, Pinot is very tough to grow, and you have to limit the yield if you want a wine of quality. So what's going to be interesting with that wine is going to improve every year because the vine are getting older. They're getting more mature, so food's going to be more complex.
Love it, love it, love it. We had a couple, I don't want to cut you off, Bernard. We had a couple questions. Can you come on the trip by yourself? Yes, you can. Last year, I had my best friend Harry Sefton. If you're listening, Harry, he came by himself, and there was 2 other women that were by themselves, and everybody had a good time. So yes, if you want to come by yourself, we all get together and we're all best friends. Literally, here's what happens. I'm waiting for you as you get off the plane. I give you a glass of wine and say, don't drop that for 10 days.
No,
that's pretty much all we have to worry about.
No one.
That's all you have to worry about on the entire trip. Here's a little bit about the trips. Is what we'll do is we'll pick you up, and then we'll say when we fly into Burgundy. I think we're in Lyon, right? Flying to Lyon, and then we'll pick you up in Lyon. We spend 3 nights in Lyon. We can't cook in Lyon because we're staying at a hotel. But we do little excursions and do the markets and things like that, and just shop and hang out. And then my lovely wife Christine comes with us also. So if somebody says, "Oh my gosh, where'd you get that scarf?" and she goes, "Oh, it's around the corner. I got it last year." She can still take you around the corner, and you guys can go get a scarf. Or if you don't want to go on the truffle hunting tour or the olive oil tasting or whatever we got going on, you can stay home and hang out by the hang out at the hotel. Then we take everybody and we move to the chateau, and we spend 7 days in the chateau. And every day we go to markets and we go to Beaune, we go to Hospice de Beaune, and obviously, hopefully, if the Maison Latour would be nice enough to have us back again. And then we bring we bring goodies back, and every night we cook together. Which I'm hoping next year, Bernard, you'll be in France with us and you'll have a dinner with us. And
I would love that. I would love that too. Maybe to do the dinner at the Chateau Porte-Vence and put you behind the kitchen.
So Bernard, we've got a question. How was the harvest this year? Did COVID mess up Mother Nature for the harvest? That was from Charles Reinhold.
No, the only thing happened, we had a very, very early harvest because the weather was so warm the whole summer that we started harvesting around August the 17th. And we really had to make sure that everybody was there. You know, we always have the same people coming to pick up grapes every year. And so the harvest lasted, 10 days, which is very quick. But, I know some people do not believe there is global warming, but there is, never harvested so early all around France, The old days, I remember 30 years ago, the harvest was always the end of September, beginning of October. And I think it's over like 12 years we have not harvested in October. Wow. Now, most of the time it's mid-September, but this year it was very, very warm. So what happened is, the Pinot, because of the heat, we got a very small production, roughly around 15% below normal, but a very high quality. When Chardonnay is more generous, and we almost were at the regular site harvest, and 20 is going to be one of these great, powerful, you know, vintage, a little bit like 2009, a little bit like 16, which were very generous in fruit, a little, you know, low on the acidity, so early vintage, but very, very good wine. The only thing I hope is that we will lose that tax of 25% and
That's what we're hoping for. Get rid of that tax. There's the picture. There's our Paul Bocuse. You can see that incredible. There's graffiti in Lyon for you. A 5-story photo of Paul Bocuse, who unfortunately passed away a year and a half ago. And he's got the most incredible market in Lyon that we wander through and taste cheeses and truffles and oh my gosh, everything there is, and pâtés and all the yummy stuff. Yeah. And look at all the wonderful, incredible products. I think more so in Burgundy and Lyon than even up in Paris. People rave about Paris. I said, man, you got to go to Lyon.
Yeah, I think Lyon is the capital of food of France. You know, that's where you have all these bouchons, these little bistro brasserie, which serve, you know, really comfy food, which is, you know, very healthy. It's my favorite town for food, and you know, you can eat extremely well without having to go to a 3-star restaurant. You know, good corner bistro, which give the food of Brahma. I love it.
I like it. John G has asked, Bernard, while you're on that, John G has asked us, why do they not irrigate in Burgundy? Just against the law?
He's muted.
Yeah. Hold on, we got you muted there, Bernard. Give me a second.
There we go.
Did everybody hear? Was everybody, give me a thumbs up if y'all heard Bernard or no? I can't tell. Yeah, you heard him. Good. Also, we've got another question as to when our tours will pick back up. Who knows? Who knows? We're excited. We've got people signed up. We're wanting to go. We want to leave on Tuesday. Anybody want to go? Let's get the hell out of here. Good golly. France doesn't want us though. A bunch of people raised their hand. I love it. Come on down.
No, actually, we really do have scheduled tours by now for the month of May, the month of June. We have the month of September. But obviously, we go with the World Health Organization and see how they allow us to come in, go safely. So we keep an eye on all of that to make sure that everybody is going to go safe and come back. If it was up to us, we will be leaving tomorrow.
But safety is obviously really important.
Safety is very important. So we're just waiting for everything to see how we do have the tours are scheduled, and that's the only thing we can go by with the anticipation and on a positive way that we're going to move forward, and we're going to, you know, continue with this fantastic tours we have with incredible access to places that no one else can. Very private, very exceptional, and great hands-on from our chefs, the owners of the wineries, Bernard, and other people that we get involved with. So that safety is first. And obviously we have to follow the direction and the airlines, and that we can go and come back. But stay tuned, and we'll keep you posted.